Well, hello. Welcome to our introduction to a little project I'm calling My Journey Through the Galaxy. And it's basically it's a car project that started off, me and my dad were gonna try to get ourselves into something, and then it didn't quite work out the way that we planned, but ended up finding a project that was suitable for me to do by myself in my garage and not needing any special tools. Anyway, you'll see how that all goes down. But basically, about a year ago, February 2021, I searched high and low for a decent project and found this 1964 Ford Galaxie 500 XL. Need a lot of work, as you'll see in the upcoming episodes, but this is just a basically year in review of the project, and hopefully it'll carry on through many more. The state of things now is the car is registered, insured. It's cold as anything out there right now, but you know, the whole goal was to get this thing on the road. So project's going pretty well. For only being a year into this thing, we're doing pretty good. So I hope you all enjoy the upcoming videos as much as I did making them. From day one, going to go pick up the car, I've been keeping a photo and video diary of the project. So the idea with the car was I wanted a car that I can drive. I don't want a trailer queen. I want to be able to drive it. I want to be able to do what I want with it. And I'd always liked the old Galaxies. A friend of mine, his father had a 66 when we were growing up. My first car was a 67 Ford Fairlane. I've always liked these old Fords. And so decided to get into this one. They made almost 1 million full-size Fords in 1964. So there's a lot to choose from. There's a lot of parts to choose from. Catalogs nowadays, they haven't quite gone the way of the Mustang and the Camaro as far as finding aftermarket parts, but there's a lot of material on these full-size Fords now. So it seemed like a decent idea. Found the car, and this particular car is an XCode car, which means it came stock with a 352. It's not a rare. If you're familiar with them, they have Z code, P codes, Q codes, R codes, and these designate what engine and transmission combinations they came with, ultimately leading up to really the fact that Ford was one of the big forerunners in NASCAR and drag racing at the time, and these big old Fords were sort of the test mules that they dropped these, you know, tremendous motors and transmissions in to, you know, basically try to beat out the rest. This era, this car was produced, and is where the idea of what wins on Sunday sells on Monday. So the sales of these cars are a direct relation to that. Almost 1 million of them. So there's plenty of them out there, but this car in particular, it's a 64 Fastback XL. It's a bucket seat car, console car, but it's not like a super rare car, and it's not going to hurt anybody's feelings if I do something to it that isn't necessarily, you know, not bringing it back to original concourse quality. I can basically do what I want with it. The resale value of this particular car is going to hit a certain limit where putting putting a tremendous amount of money into it, restoring every nut and bolt in this thing is not going to be productive. So, I'm using parts that aren't necessarily stock. I've got screws and nuts and bolts in this thing that I've gotten from a hardware store, not from a Ford Restorer catalog. And it's fine, and I don't have any heartburn about it at all. I have kind of a vision that I want with this car. There's things that I like about these old cars. I like consoles, I like bucket seats, I like steel wheels and poverty caps, and big blocks. So this car fit the bill, and I've had to kind of go in a couple of different directions in order to get the car looking and driving the way it is. It's an ongoing project. We're a year in, and I've still got things that I'm working on, but that's what this series of videos is about. Just kind of following me and giving me something to share with everybody. Mostly because doing this has been very rewarding for me. It's gotten me through some rough times. It's gotten me through some challenges, and being able to share it and document this the whole way is working out pretty good. So I hope you all enjoy. Episode 1's coming up. It's going to be I'm gonna take you all the way from going to pick up the car to how it sits right now. I've got tons of footage, and I'm still making videos. So we're gonna have a lot of time together. I hope you all enjoy.